Oh, son of a gun. I finally got the camera working. Man, after driving all over. Welcome aboard, people.
Yeah, here's the motocross track. Can't see much. I guess the gates are closed. Gold Rush MX Park. So yeah, they have motorcycle races out here a couple of times a year. But anyways, to the topic at hand today. Thought we'd have a little discussion about Chinese motorcycles in general, and maybe a little bit of a kind of update on how I'm doing with the Hawk and how I feel about, let's go this way, what the heck, this looks like a fun little road. Anyways, Chinese motorcycles in general, and how the Hawk has been doing for me, and kind of a little review on it. Well, the Hawk, after 2 years of riding it, I have very little to complain about, other than, the obvious, which is like, yes, cheap Chinese metal, kickstand broke, speedometer never really worked good, and even after replacing the speedometer cable, it still sucks. Fuel gauge doesn't work worth a damn, but in all honesty, it's taken me everywhere I want to go, and it's never really, well, that's a little funky right there, and it's never left me stranded. So overall, I cannot complain. And that's about all there is to say about the Hawk. Yeah, I done a few mods to it, built the tower, worked on the carburetor, and put that new muffler on there and stuff. Holy shit. This ground freaking goddamn soft. Get close to one of those ruts and go right into it. But overall, it's been good. It's been all good, really. Now, a lot of people are going to give you shit if you're riding a Chinese motorcycle. That's just the way it is. They'll never want to hear any of the good stuff about it. They're just going to call it junk. But I think over the last 10 years or so, the Chinese motorcycles have really come into their own. It seems like every year they make improvements to them. Matter of fact, Hawk or RSP or whoever makes the Hawk or whatever just came out with the X, Hawk X. Truly, it's a lot like this one, like the original Hawk, but they put a counterbalanced engine in it. I'm in neutral, which is pretty good because this thing's pretty buzzy. This thing will vibrate your fillings loose. But like I say, the Chinese bikes are all making improvements, and there's just so many brands out there to of Chinese bikes anymore that, man, you can't even list them all. I've been seeing a lot of the fans out there, and they're really a nice bike, and they've got several models to choose from. And you know, you can get Chinese street bikes, you can get Chinese dirt bikes, you can get Joe Sports. I mean, there's an endless list of Chinese bikes that you can get. And overall, the people who get them to ride them, actually ride them, they really don't complain that much. But you'll see a lot of bad reviews, but you know, if you keep in mind who's doing those reviews, these are guys that have had a ton of motorcycles that are riding. Whoa, let's slow down for that one. Mostly Japanese bikes that have a serious attitude about Chinese bikes to begin with, and they will just do nothing but complain, you know. And those reviews, you got to take them with a grain of salt. Man, look at that ravine. We had a lot of water come down that thing, huh? Anyways, yeah, it's just any reviews you see on them, you kind of want to take them with a grain of salt. You know, you can't say they're all good in comparison to a Japanese bike. And holy cow, they're definitely not all bad. Holy shit, man, there's some serious friggin' ditches in these roads. But there are, well, let's go down this way, I guess. There are plenty of Chinese bikes to choose from. But if you don't like the little 250s and whatever, oh man, am I going to be able to get through here? What's going on here? Of course I can get through here. I'm on a Chinese bike. Holy shit. There's a drop off down there. It may not look bad, but it's about, oh man. Oh, this is where I almost crashed that one time. I came ripping around that corner last fall, and I winged right off the edge of that thing because I was going way too fast, and I hit the brakes, and I realized there was no stopping, and I flew off of that thing. I hit the gas just before I went off of it, because otherwise I would have endoed right into it. Oh, let's see, do I want to try it, or do I want to just go around? I think I want to go around. Try and find another way through here. Okay, this one ain't so bad. Holy shit, this is deep shit here. But yeah, I came flying off of that thing last time. I think the edge was a little sharper last time. And I came flying off of that thing. Or was it further down there? I do not know. But anyways, me and old Mildred here made it out of there just fine. And we're here to tell the story. But anyways, oh shoot, I killed it. Let's see if I can get it in neutral to get it started. Anyway, yeah, we're around to tell the story. Man, that stuff down in that creek bed is loose. But anyways, back to the old Chinese bikes here. They, as I said, have been making improvements, and there's more and more brands available. Parts are always available for upgrades, and they're dirt cheap, especially in comparison to, say, a Japanese bike or a friggin' European bike. If you don't want a 250 or something, a little dual sport, there's always the RX4, which is a 450, and from what I hear, they're not a bad bike. The reviews have been okay on them. They, let's go out here and see if anybody's at a shooting range. Anyways, yeah, that thing, the RX4, it's a pretty nice bike. It's a 450. It's got the adventure bike styling thing going on. As a matter of fact, it looks so much like a BMW 750 GS 750 that if you took a BMW badge and you peeled off the one in the little round thing on the side of the plastics on the tank, and you put the BMW sticker on or emblem in there, I guarantee you 95% of people wouldn't know the difference just looking at it. I mean, if somebody rolls friggin' GS, yeah, they'd know. But anybody else, I guarantee you, they'd probably think it was a friggin' BMW. But the ultimate in Chinese bikes, though, has got to be, stand up over these rocks in case they're as loose as I think they might be. Anyways, oh hey, Foreman Cricket, your friends left town about a month ago. Anyways, oh Sam. Anyways, yeah, it's an okay bike. But the ultimate in Chinese bikes has got to be the Kovei 450 Rally. They're pretty new on the market, and they are the ultimate for Chinese bikes. Kovei entered 3 of them in the Dakar. Nope, nobody had it at the range. Yeah, they entered 3 of them in Dakar, and all 3 finished. No problem. So they are a bike to be reckoned with. Get in neutral, dude. Oh, hell with it, I'll just shut it off. I'll leave it in gear, so don't want to roll away. Yeah, they entered 3 of them in Dakar, and all 3 of them finished. But they're going to cost you more than your average Chinese bike. The Kovei 450, the Pro, is going to run you $18,000. But it is exactly the same bike that they rode in Dakar. They are not tuned down. They are ready to take to Dakar and take them on the most difficult rally race anywhere in the world. I know that's a lot of money, but for $18,000, if you want to go to Dakar, you can do it on that thing. They do sell the regular one. That is the Pro. Then they have the one that's the regular one. Same bike, just tuned down without all the extras required to go to Dakar. But for very little money, look at all the shell casings. Nobody polices up their brass out here. Anyways, yeah, just stock is a badass bike. And it's tuned down a little bit. But all the parts that make the Pro are available aftermarket through Covey. So you throw in the ECU for the race or for the Pro, and your bike is going to be a full-on race bike ready to go. Maybe not to Dakar, because there's a lot of extra things in Dakar. A lot of extra rules, a lot of stuff you got to do. You know, extra water tanks, all kinds of shit. But it has 3 fuel tanks, and it's got like, I don't know how much of a range, but it's definitely an awesome bike, and that one is only $8,000. So you can pick and choose the parts from the Pro model and stick them on the regular one and make what you want out of it. So, I don't know, that might be some people are interested in. I know there was one fella on YouTube that dumped his KTM. He said, fuck the KTM, it's too expensive, parts are too expensive. He'd never get it ready for Dakar, and he went out and balling. So, you know, if he's dumping the KTM for this thing, it's a good bike. But anyways, overall, I'm happy with my little Chinese pet around. And I just kind of ignore the people who give me shit about it. Because, man, it's so hard to see that screen in this light. Anyways, yeah, I'm happy with my, you know, I kind of making it my own with the fairing forward and putting the tablet in there and making a skid plate and changing the muffler and all that stuff. And I know last fall I was talking about putting a 300 big bore kit on it. Well, it's been on my mind ever since. You know, life just threw me a couple of curveballs and I didn't get at it. But now, the other day I was looking at them and I was pricing the 300 big bore kit, and they have a 350 big bore kit for this thing. So now I got a decision to make. And they were virtually the same price. I might throw a 350 big bore on that. And then I'll have a crazy huck. They also sell a higher lift cam. I don't know if I want to go that far or not, but we'll think about it. But then I'm going to have to do something about this carburetor, this original one. Even though I tuned it and everything, yeah, I might want to do something else. I don't know. But anyways, that's all in the future. I've been thinking about getting some hand guards for this thing. There's so much crap on here, I don't know where I'd mount them. I'll figure it out one way or another. Yeah, I'll probably put some hand guards on it. They're cheap. Anyways, hope y'all are doing well and staying safe. As you know, my channel's not monetized, and I don't make anything out of it. So if you're so inclined, I'll go ahead and I'll put in a link to my Buy Me a Coffee page, and if you want, go ahead and click on that, buy me a coffee, or do the $2 a month thing, whatever you want. I'm not telling you got to. Sure would be nice though. Anyways, stay safe. Stay out of trouble, for God's sake. And We'll catch you on the next one. Bye. I'm waving. Bye.